So I checked my mail today for the first time in about a month, and you know all those letters I wrote to the public relations officers?
Yeah, there were quite a few to Mouton, right? What about them?
I got them all back. He didn't even read them.
You're kidding! Not a single one?
Not a single one. For reference, Gilbert Mouton is the head of our government's public relations. We have the king and his little court, and then we have public relations. As a citizen, it is impossible to get in a word edgewise with the king without first going through public relations. But the only people who actually get through PR are those who the crown has already found favor in, like those who always pay their taxes, or those who the king has already found favor in, or those who have done favors for the king. That may or may not be on the record. So I'm really not all surprised that my letters didn't even get read, even given my own family history. But there was a letter attached to all of my letters that reads, "Halt all forms of communications towards this building. It's evident that they don't even want to try and talk."
No, that much is obvious. So what's our next step? We move past letters and protest? Do you think we're ready for that?
You know I would have started protesting 2 months ago. You're the one who suggested the letters. It wasn't a bad idea, but I just think that these people need to be shown that we want change, not just told. I think we're ready. I'm ready. I'm sure the others are too.
Well, yes, we're ready emotionally, but are we all aware of the potential risks? You know how violent they can get under us. It could turn into a riot very easily. We could get hurt. I'm fine with that. My health doesn't come before the cause, and I know yours doesn't either. But people need to understand the risk.
I've told them the risks. I've told them 100 times. It just seems like some of them don't. They haven't accepted it yet. I mean, I don't envision death, but there certainly is a chance of being harmed.
Well, then at the next meeting, we have to make sure everyone is 100% fully on board. I don't want anyone fighting for a cause they don't fully support. But if anything, we can probably use the brutality to further our cause. Media exposure and all that.
They shouldn't even be coming to meetings if they aren't 100% fully in support of this cause. I mean, I know one person who only comes for the drinks, but if they aren't prepared to give all they have for this, then they should be removed from the group.
You know as well as I do that being committed to a cause and being willing to take a hit at a riot are two different things. If we're going to lead them into violent protest, I want everyone to be as fully prepared as possible. Give them an option at least. Just, if they don't want to, don't be too harsh on them, okay?
What kind of option am I supposed to give them?
I don't know. Maybe just
Freedom or death? That's the basic concept, is it not?
yes, fine. So, we tell them stay with us or leave.
Yes. Because if they're not here to stand with us, then what are they even here for?
And what about Grantaire?
She wouldn't leave even if I told her to.
As long as you're okay with that. So, if we're finally set on protesting, what next?
Revolution. Violent revolution. It seems to be our only chance. Next week, we will take this fight to the streets and we will make them listen.
Okay, next week. I'll see what I can do about obtaining a permit. Do we want to go straight to the public relations building, I assume?
That was my thought. Also, we might need lawyers. Just in case.
Good idea. And I'll see if, between me and Jolie, we can make a presentation on basic first aid for the next meeting as well. You know, I'll just make a list of things we need to bring up tonight, okay?
Good. This will be our first step. Things are going to change, Comfrey. We're going to make things change.
I know. This is our chance to make history. Right here. We can do this.
Yes. We can.